Acid Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading and not a personal reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading, and whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope you've enjoyed your week so far, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you enjoyed your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I'm going to be filming this reading on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025. So, if it's Friday, wherever you are, I hope you are looking forward to the weekend. I hope you have a good weekend. Okay. Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or whatever you're about to do, it's much appreciated and it does help the channel. Please don't forget to check the description box. And once again, I'd like to remind you that Tarot Oracle readings is all to do with energy. It's non-gender and it's also timeless. Okay, these energies, all right, that will be coming out in the reading or I'll be picking up, doesn't necessarily belong to you. It could belong to somebody you're associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy. All right. So, right, it's the energy is, it is quite intense at the moment. And as I said previously in my previous readings, okay, we have a few retrogrades, okay. Also we are also stepping into, or we are in Leo season as well, which is all to do with home and family as well. So, there could be a lot of things, a lot of tensions going on right now as well. So, but before I go into the downloads and talk about the portal, because today is a portal, is the 25th of July 2025. Um, and I also discovered, okay, that it's I could also describe it as a double portal, because when you add 2 and 5 together, that gives you 7, and we are in the 7th month, which is July. So again, so that could have some significance, okay, regarding what's going on right now in the energy as well. So let me just start off using this deck, okay, and see what vibe is coming out for the collective, okay. Okay, they wanted me to select this card. It says relationships are assignments. Relationships are assignments. Okay, so as I've said before, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We've had many past lives, and then we're incarnated into this lifetime, and we are on a double mission. It's all about healing ourselves, because when we heal ourselves, we heal our lineage. Okay, and we do um have or face or go through those different types of relationships, okay, people that we have dealt with in the past for a reason. Okay, it's all about learning lessons, growing, um it's also doing personal growth, personal and spiritual growth, okay, learning from those lessons so we can, and also even things about ourselves so we can become better versions of ourselves. All right, so I'm just going to quickly read on this card, so please bear with me. Relationships are assignments. No connection or relationship happens by accident. There are many opportunities to learn in every interaction we have with others. Sure, there can be toxic and draining relationships, but through these, we gain a deeper sense of who we are, the gifts we have, and the strength we can draw on to overcome adversity. Nothing in the universe is set in stone. Everything is constantly changing according to the workings of human intentions and divine laws. It's not that everything happens for a reason, it's more that we have the opportunity to find reason in the happenings. The universe isn't setting up harmful situations for us to learn from. The assignment is acting on what we've learned. When you draw this card, you are being called by the universe to assess all you've learned from your past relationships. Don't make the same mistake twice. For if you fail in if you fall into old patterns, your past will become your present, and that's not what will serve your joy. Okay, so the vibe of the day is I find reason in every happening. I find reason in every happening. Okay. So we shouldn't be focusing especially if it's a past relationship. Okay, what has happened and if you could have done, because no one can change the past, but what we can do is learn from the past. Okay, so we don't make the same mistakes okay, twice. All right. So the vibe of the day is I find reason in every happening. Okay. All right. So since it's a portal, all right, I just want to also um use this deck. It's called the Oracle of Portals. Okay. If you never heard of a portal, okay, we step into portals all the time. Okay. Day to night is a portal. Sleeping and waking is a portal. Working and resting, okay, is the portal. So we step into portals all the time, okay, and this deck is just used to help us, okay, as we go through life. All right, so we can access spiritual information, guidance to help us as we go through our journey, okay, and to see what areas we need to work on, how we can become more creative, and how we can bring our goals into fruition and our dreams into reality. Okay, so so let's see. All right, they wanted me actually to select this card. All right, it's on number 40, and it says celebration. Okay, so you might be celebrating things in your life right now. Okay, could be just um sort of like taking time out as well, um enjoying whatever you've achieved so far. So I'm just going to read more on this card. Okay. Okay, it's on a number 40. So when you remove the zero, it gives you number 4. And 4 in numerology is all about stability. Okay, so you could be enjoying the fruits of your labor, whatever you've manifested. And as I said, you could be celebrating with family members, with workmates. Okay, or just uh, celebrating with yourself. Okay, recognizing how far you've become or what you've achieved. Okay, okay. So it goes on to say it's high time for party. I need, sorry, a need for having fun. Sorry, it's all to do with the Mercury retrograde. Okay, a need for having fun is programmed into your DNA. We are species that gathers to talk, laugh, sing, and dance together. This has been true since the dawn of human history. Even though you may think of a party as an unnecessary or extra curricular activity, Gathering with friends and loved ones reduces stress, increases joy, inspires new ideas, and helps you relax and enjoy your life. Not to mention, spending time with friends old or new is always time well spent. But you know, I mean, you can do this, but again, be selective of who you spending time with. As long as it's people that inspire you, uplift your spirit, okay? Not people who have given you unrequited love, okay, or are giving you unrequited love. Of course, there are times when staying home alone is precisely the self-care you need, but this is not one of those times. Sometimes it feels like a hassle to commit to attending a gathering. This is particularly true when you've been in your own world for a while. Once you get over the hump of getting ready and making the trek, however, you'll be glad you did. So put on those party shoes, okay? Um, all right, and it goes on to say here, um, this card may also remind you to plan a visit to family or friends who live out of town or invite them to stay at your place. But again, it just depends on your situation because everybody's story is different. So okay, but this is a time for celebration, okay? To celebrate yourself, celebrate with your hard work, celebrate with your soul tribe, who you consider as family. It doesn't have to be blood relatives, okay? Um all right. So, and I said, it's all about, recognizing and acknowledging those that have shown you unconditional love and those that have shown you or showing you unrequited love. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, as I said, that, there are quite few retrogrades going on at the moment. Um, Okay, so a lot of things that happened in the past, okay, might be resurfacing. Or it could be around communication. Um, Truths could be unfolding. Spell work and illusions could be breaking as well. Also, as I said, the dream state is crazy at this moment because obviously you got Neptune in retrograde. Okay, and if you want to, what I learned, okay, that if you want to sort of like, um, or having difficulty, okay, remembering your dreams, you can use or drink. I said mugwort, uh, herbal tea, as well as vitamin B complex. Okay, that's what I learned. All right. Um, Okay, so yeah, so a lot of things from the past might be resurfacing. A lot of people that you walked away from the past could be wanting to come back. Some of the crystals, okay, that you can work with, okay, is sodalite, moonstone, clear quartz, moldavite, merlinite, amethyst, fluorite, magnesite, turquoise, rose quartz. Okay, and for the dream states, you can use or work with ametrine, amethyst, lapis lazuli, lepidolite, and also blue howlet. And you can also use moonstone as well. Okay, all right. Also, as I said earlier, there's a lot of things that have happened in the past is resurfacing. um what I also got, okay, when it comes to the downloads, I got a download a channel message, okay, that the police could be investigating the the death of a female. Okay, now, it was recorded that this person unalived themselves, but that's not the case. All right. Also, like, you got partners finding out, okay, that they were with, or it could be you finding out that whoever you are with is deceptive. This person is, you know, basically wearing a mask. Um, Also, someone could be on the run as well. Um, and okay, they might, you know, end up um, receiving a knock, okay, at the door, okay, because they found out some evidence. I think it has something to do with DNA. Okay, so when they thought that they got away with a crime, they didn't. Some people could be at crossroads. Um, all right, some people could be experiencing karma at this time. Okay, because at the end of the day, what you sow is what you reap. There could also be an energy, all right, where this person, okay, whoever who is projecting this, I think this person could be somebody who's quite jealous or envious and have some type of resentment towards you. Okay, because I keep hearing the words, you got all things figured out. So it could be a case where somebody's angry because you're tapped into your intuition, you listen to your intuition, which is your gut feeling. Okay, you could have your guards up or created healthy boundaries regarding this individual. It could be a group of people, okay, and you know, maybe they could be dabbling into spell work to you know, to do to create some type of misfortune in your life, and then for some reason you're able to alchemize this energy or whatever it is that they're projecting. And this person, you know, or people could be quite bitter, angry, but you know what they need to remember, all right, especially if you're on a religious or spiritual path, is that God is at your side, all right. And as Isaiah, in the scriptures, the Holy Bible, it says, in Isaiah 54:7, it says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay, and there's also that a verse where the Most High say, touch not my anointed. All right. And also, what was channeled to me as well, okay, they could be somebody who could be a secret admirer. Um, all right. It could be like somebody, if you have like a social media platform, there could be somebody that's watching you online or something like that. This person, I think, owns a business, okay, and they see you as their wish fulfillment. They see that you're somebody that they can maybe, you know, they want to probably work together with you or invest in your business. Or it could even lead to something more. All right. So this is what was channeled to me. All right. And these are the downloads for Friday, the 25th of July, 2025. Okay, so to check on the energies around us at this time, around the collective, I'm going to be using this deck. It's the dream deck because obviously, as I said, the dream state is going all crazy right now. Okay, so um yeah, because Neptune is in retrograde. Okay, especially when Neptune is in, you know, like Pisces. Okay, and the moon, okay, is a Pisces energy as well. So Neptune is all to do with our ideals and intuition. The moon energy is all about instincts and our feelings, especially our um uh emotion, yeah, our especially our the way we feel, okay, the way we feel. Um okay, it's to do with our emotions basically, all right. Yeah, to do with our instincts and feelings in the area of life. So yeah, so I'm going to be using the dream oracle to check to see what energies are around us, okay, what's going on. um and I'm going to be using the Egyptian tarot to clarify some other decks as well, okay. So the spirit, holy angels, what are the current energies around Okay. All right, so we've got money. So I'm going to be taking 3 main cards. I'm going to be putting on the stand and take. Then I'm going to take 2 from the top and then 2 from the bottom. Okay. What is the current energies around the collective? Okay. So you got school. Okay, and then we've got animal. Okay. All right. So we've got money, school, animal. Okay. So here it says, for money it says, discover the source of your true power. As for money, for school, you've got here the boss. It says, examine your beliefs about being tested. Okay, and for animal, we've got embrace your wild side. Okay. Okay, so for animal, we've got embrace your wild side. Okay, so okay, so I'm going to take 2 from the top, and so we've got here angel, tap into your higher wisdom. Then we've got naked, uh, dare to bear all. Okay, at the bottom we've got bridge, stay strong and remain connected to what is important to you. Okay, and then we've got sex, kiss, hug, face and embrace all parts of yourself. Okay. Okay, and then we've got here shopping. It says that pay attention to what energizes you. And then we've got ceremony, honor how far you've come. Okay, so this is probably could be connected to this portal message where it talks about celebration. Okay, all right. So what I'm okay, so again, it could be that you're probably taking some time out. You could be doing some type of shadow work, okay? You could also have like someone, maybe you could be sort of like sort of reassessing your relationship with money, okay? Um Maybe you are connecting more with your spirit guides, maybe accepting yourself, who you are. It's all because obviously the journey is all about self-acceptance. There could also be an individual, okay, you be, as I said, you could be tapped into your intuition, and they could be um other people who might not be doing this. It could be family members, people you once had a relationship with. Okay, maybe you moved away from these people and they now want to sort of like reconcile, because you got bridged hair. Okay, it could be a past spouse or lover. Um, so anyway, what I'm going to do is use this the Egyptian tarot just to clarify, all right, these these cards and see what comes out. And please take whatever messages are coming, please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And apply the rules where they fit. Because it's all to do with energy. It's timeless and it's also non-gender as well. These are tarot or oracle readings, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify money. Okay, so we got Ace of Staffs. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Staffs. Four of Coins. Hangman. Okay, so once again, you got Ace of Staffs, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Staffs, Four of Coins, and Hangman. All right. So what I'm seeing here, okay, maybe somebody's going to receive some news. It could be you, okay, and it could be something to do with money because you got Wheel of Fortune, okay. It could involve another person, okay, that you could have walked away from, all right, in the past, okay, if this is your story, okay. But you could also be dealing with somebody, okay, especially if this is to do with like a stolen inheritance, money or gifts or something like that. This person could be in a they could be in a situation where maybe they are right now try where they could be in a point, okay, where they might be sort of like thinking whether or not, especially if it's a case of they're dealing with or the justice system is involved, okay, and maybe they are just indecisive whether or not um to give you something. It could be something most likely that was stolen from you, okay. Someone you had some form of karmic connection with, okay. Because you do have Page of Cups at the top of the deck, okay, and Six of Coins at the bottom of the deck, okay, and then you also have Four of Coins here. So you could be dealing with somebody who was greedy, okay. They could have done something out of greed, okay, and maybe or they could have also received a message that if they were to give you this money, okay, it's going to leave them financially unstable, okay. Um, yeah, yeah, it's definitely to do with past energy because you got Six of Cups here, okay. Yeah, yeah, I think this person, because you got also Nine of Coins, a lot of coins here. So I think whatever it is, okay, maybe as I said, this could be like something to do with a court ruling or something like that. And whatever message they received, okay, they may be still trying to hold on. Maybe they will order to give you something because you do have Six of Coins there, and it's definitely to do with money. And this person is still I don't know, trying to find a way to hold on to spirit. I'm just saying that from spirit. Now this person is just trying their best to hold on to this money, whatever was left to you. Okay. Or it could be something valuable, All right, doesn't always have to be money itself, but from, obviously I'm clarifying, okay, the card that says money at the top, okay. It could be somebody who you had a relationship that offered you a fishy cup of love in the past, because you got Page of Cups here. All right. Or they might want to come towards you to create some to create some type of illusion about what they did in the past. Okay, you could be embodying the Queen of Coins energy. Okay, just take the energy as it resonates. All right. Or it could even be like somebody who um who betrayed you, as I said, and this person could be in regret. Okay, and it could be that they were guided to come towards you to reconcile. um it could be a past partner, I don't know. Just take the energy as it resonates, okay. Clarify school. So we've got Four of Cups. So I'm clarifying the next deck, school. So we've got Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Three of Staffs. Ace of Swords. Spirit says that's the truth, whatever message that's coming out. We've got Chariot. Okay, we've got here, so we've got Chariot, okay. And then we've got Queen of Swords. Okay. So this, from what I'm seeing here, this could be a continuation. Okay, it could be like somebody that betrayed you in the past. Maybe one is planning to come towards you, to tell you some truth. Okay, because you do have the Chariot here, so maybe they want to travel towards you. Somebody you could um embody the Queen of Swords energy. Okay. Hmm. Maybe this person that you moved away from, maybe they're not happy with their life. Because this did for some reason, okay, I ended up putting the Four of Cups on the sex kiss hug. So this could be like could be a past partner. Um hmm. Maybe their integrity is being tested at this time, because it does say, hey, examine your beliefs. Examine your beliefs about being tested. Hmm. Or maybe they know that whatever they did is going to land them in maybe they're afraid that if when this truth comes out, okay, because you have Ace of Swords, that is going to that's going to land them in trouble, okay, with the police, because the Chariot does represent the police, and the Queen of Swords can represent a judge. Okay. Um, Spirit is saying, I don't know, I could hear some words whispered to me by Spirit saying that this person did something funny with money. Okay. I'm not, maybe they're like sort of, they could be feeling guilty about what they did. I'm just looking at the other cards. Maybe they're trying to find the strength to tell you the truth. Okay. It could be to do with this money. Okay. Um, because you got 9 of, okay. Maybe, they could be ashamed about what they were determined to do. Okay, to steal from you, and maybe now they've hit rock bottom. Okay. You could be in this emperor energy, or you could be dealing with somebody who could be it could be a female who embodies more or operate more from their masculine side, or you could be dealing with somebody who or an elder or older person, I don't know, or somebody who's older than you. um and you could also be dealing with or you could be this king of embodying this king of staffs. But what I'm seeing here, okay, it could be something to do with family, or you had a family dispute, because you got 10 of cups here. All right. And again, whoever this person or people were, they just offered you a fishy cup of love. But as I said, this could be somebody that you were once married, because you got queen of staffs here. All right. Yeah. Hmm. And whatever information has come in there, spirit says that's the truth. Okay. um they could be in remorse, okay, for whatever they did. But you are dealing with, because you got the magician here. So um this person could have done spell work um for that they will be victorious in whatever they did, but that's not the case. All right. And maybe their integrity um is being tested at this time. They could be worried. Okay, they could be receiving some type of guidance, because if you notice on this, you see the woman, she's sort of like it's almost like she's listening to what the bird, it's like the bird is um is giving her a message, and it's almost like maybe she's not in a good place, or he's not, because I mean, as I said, these readings are all to do with energy, and maybe this person could be, in regret about what they did, and maybe they are just being guided, because you do have angel as well on the table. um you've got naked hair, where it says dare to bear it all. um And I said you could be dealing with a past person, an ex-lover or spouse who was involved in it, or he worked with a group of people. It could be to be family members, and maybe they've been guided to sort of like to come towards you. I don't know. So everybody's, just take the energy as it resonates, okay? Because this might not be your story, okay? These are messages I'm picking up from the cards, okay, from what this um spirit is telling me to say. As I said, you could have somebody that's in regret. Okay, maybe they could be quite anxious about this communication. You hearing about this, because you got 8 of stars. Okay, or these people could be experiencing some type of karma, because you got 8 of staff here, and you've got 8 of coins here. People that, or person that you could have walked away from, because you got 6 of swords here. Okay. Okay, so let me just clarify animal and see what comes up. Okay. Holy Spirit, will you please clarify animal, clarify animal. Five of staffs. Staffs. And this Knight of Cups. Mhm. Cups. Hmm. We've got Ace of Swords coming out again. Okay. Clarify Ace of Swords. Knight of Coins. Yeah. Ten of Coins. Hmm. Spirit wanted me to take the top, this card at the top. Seven of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so again, this is a continuation. I think someone could be, as I said, they could be guided, okay, by this uh I guess by the divine to come towards you to to tell you the truth, okay. But you know, to be honest with you, these knights coming out here, knights is a very slow energy. Okay, and you could be dealing with very immature people, and these people could be fighting because you got five of staffs here. Okay, and definitely some people that you could have had some or person you could have had some type of relationship, because it does say sex, kiss, and hug here. All right. Yeah, you've got nine of coins, um, and you got eight of swords. So maybe they are hesitating. They could be hesitating. As I said, you could be dealing with a group of people. Most, you know, um, as I said, most likely could be something to do with a gift, inheritance, or money. But what it is, right? I think these people, because you got three of coins here, you got three of cups here. So this could involve family members as well as people you once had a relationship with, and these people could be hesitating right now, because if they were to offer you this whatever it was that was left for you is going to affect their stability. Um, they could be under judgment right now because you've got the justice card coming out here, and you could be embodying um, the Queen of Coins energy. Oh, right. Whatever they did is created some type of ending, because you got her in their lap, because you got five of cups here, and you got um sorry, you got five of coins here, and then you got five of cups here. And they could even be scared, all right, that they could be under investigation, and you know, as I said, this could involve you know, the police, all right, and you could be dealing with family members, um or someone you had a family with, okay, or they worked with family members, okay, and you know, they could be quite worried about this. um secret coming out, okay, or maybe this secret will come out, all right, or they could be still trying to find a way, or maybe you've got somebody who is investigating this secret, okay, what these people did, these family members and so forth, okay. Or if they are, or if the legal system is involved, it could be that maybe the secret has already come out and maybe they are scared or hesitant about them telling you the truth. Okay. Anyway, whatever messages that come out, Spirit says that's the truth. Okay. That is the truth. But as I said, there could be somebody in the mix, okay, that is being guided to, okay, by the divine to come clean, okay, because you do have this card. It says naked, dare to bear all, okay, and then you got this one where it says examine your beliefs about being tested. So somebody's integrity is being tested at this time, okay, and it's all to do with telling you the truth about uh, what they did. Okay, they could have sort of participated, okay, in this theft. All right. Okay, so let me just use some other decks. This one. Okay, so this person may want to call you. Okay, so let's see. Maybe they're being guided because you got, yeah. Maybe they're being maybe the universe is maybe sending them signs. Okay, maybe they could be all, as I said, they could be all in their head. Because if you notice again, this woman on the pit on the card, all right. So she could be all in their head, or it could be a man. Okay, just take the end because oracle or tarot readings is non-gender. So maybe they could be seeing a lot of signs, okay, and that means guiding them to tell you the truth. It could be someone that, as I said, you could have had some type of karmic connection with in the past, okay. Yeah, this person could be all in their feelings right now, okay. um because it says here guarded here, and definitely this person may want to pay you a visit. um but they could also be quite hesitant. I don't know, because if you notice on this card, it looks like this person is just um sort of like thinking whether they should tell you the truth. They could be worried about your reaction, okay, if they were to tell you this. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, it's definitely people. Okay, I think what it is, because this wanted to come out reverse, but maybe they feel that they have a chance to, as I said, or maybe they, just hoping that you would forgive them, people that maybe you could have sort of let go of. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Or you could be dealing with people, as I said, from your past, okay, who you've already walked away from, because it says ghosts. Okay. You could be dealing with people who, or a person who is cold and distant, um, who somebody who's emotionally detached. Okay. You could be loving on yourself at this time. Okay. Let's see. Maybe, yeah. They may want to come back towards you to beg for your forgiveness. So there's nothing wrong. I mean, this is important, okay? Because in order for you to heal, all right, forgiveness is the first step, sorry, to healing, all right? So this person may want to beg for your forgiveness. They may want to work something out with you, or maybe want to negotiate something with you in regards to this. Okay, this, I don't know, this could happen. I don't know. We are on different timelines. Okay, it says around spring. So let's see what else. Yeah, it's definitely to do with something that was left for you because it says gift, or maybe they want to offer you something as a way to compensate for what they did. I just saw that. Yeah, definitely. Maybe they now see your value. That's clarifying bridge. Yeah, I think they want to travel towards you because it says getaway. Um, yeah, but you could also be dealing with somebody who maybe doesn't take life seriously. Okay, if this is a past spouse or thing, but this person could also be humiliated or feeling ashamed about what they did. Mm, yeah, you could also be seeing this person in your dreams. All right. Or receiving downloads about this person or group of people, and you could be embodying the divine feminine energy. Okay. Oh yes, let me use another deck. Let me use this. See what comes out. So I'm going to be using the, let's see, I'm going to be using the gypsy and see what comes up, okay? Spiritual injustice, money. Okay, we've got child. So again, as I said, if this was an inheritance or something, it could be like a past loved one, could be a father figure or mother figure that left you something, or this person um was involved, okay, could have a child, okay. School. Yeah. Okay, I'm clarifying school. Okay, so this one is child. I'm clarifying money. I'm clarifying school. Okay, this one it says foe. So maybe somebody that you thought was a friend was actually an enemy or femini or femini. Holy Spirit, clarify. I don't know. Frenemy, frenemy. We've got wedding because so it could be somebody that you who is married that's involved in this, okay, or people who are married, or maybe you were once married to this person, you could have had a child with this person. Yeah, Definitely this person may want to come towards you because you got journey here. That's clarifying angel. Wow. You've got prison. So this person could be all in their head or scared that they may go to prison. Or they could be, I don't know, they could be in prison. So whoever wants to tell you the truth, this person could be in this person could be in prison. Okay, I'm clarifying. So prison, okay, is I'm clarifying. I've just clarified naked, okay, and you got and clarify naked, all right, is prison, all right. I've just clarified bridge, all right, and then got thief, okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I'm clarifying sex, kiss, and hug, okay, and the card that came out is constellation. So definitely, it could be to do with a family member. It could be it could do with I mean, this could be like a friend. Okay, it could be an ex-lover. It could be an ex-spouse. Um, you could be somebody who is very mature in thinking because it's got an old woman, or it could be this person. Okay, that might be want to uh speak to you. This person could be somebody who's much older than you. All right. Maybe they're hoping, okay, that I don't know, that you'll be able to they'll be able to mend things with you. Because you got reunion here at the bottom of this deck. Um, hoping to have a conversation with you, but you are also dealing with somebody who could be quite proud as well. Okay, because you got haughtiness here. Okay. Who is this one? Hmm. Who is this deck? Yeah, definitely someone wants to pay you a visit, okay? Or they might just pop up on you. Mm-hmm. Somebody who's now could be feeling quite guilty. They may want to apologize. Mm-hmm. You could have closed out a cycle on this person or people, whoever it is that wants to come towards you. I believe, I really believe it could I mean it could be more than one person here, but you know what I'm getting from what I'm seeing, what messages are coming out there, it looks like it could be just an individual. If an angel. Okay, yeah. This person may want you to compromise or try to make amends, I don't know, to solve this problem or whatever it is. Very fine, yeah, this person could also still be in denial, okay? Could still be in denial about what they did. I don't know, but they could be people. Yeah, it could be somebody that you could have blocked, okay, or cut off all communication. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, this person could be in jail or could be or they could feel that their whole life is falling apart. This person could be receiving karma. They could have hit rock bottom. And they could also be, or they could also have legal issues as well. Okay. Um, you could also be dealing with a childish individual because we did have a lot of knights on the table. Okay. Um, Spirit says this was toxic love, a love hate relationship that you had with this individual. Okay, this person could want to come towards you, but they could still be hiding information, and definitely it could be somebody that you could have walked away from. Okay. Hmm. So from what I'm seeing here, it looks like this someone, okay, it could be obviously there because there it's more than definitely it's more than one person, okay. But I believe that someone, okay, is being guided, all right, to tell you to contact you to tell you the truth. Okay, and this person, whoever is coming towards you, okay, this person could be going to jail, okay, if they took part in this as well. Yeah. Maybe they're hoping, as I said, some definitely is someone that you had some type of karmic connection with in the past. hmm This person, as I said, could be feeling hopeless at this time. They could be feeling that their whole life is falling apart. Yeah, definitely there was some form of dishonesty, deception, trickery that went on, okay, in this situation. And as I said, this person could still be holding or keeping a secret. Or they could still be wearing a mask. Okay, because you can see that this woman, she's covering her face. I don't know, maybe you've already got some type of download, or maybe this is it, the message to say that what went on, okay? Or you have so discovered this individual's true colors. They, I mean, meaning that they're not who they say they are. They're not a genuine person, somebody you can trust. Yeah, maybe whatever they did have left you heartbroken, and maybe they now somehow feel that their whole uh they feel somehow shattered because they need to uh pay the reap the consequences of their actions. You know. Now it does say here on the top of the deck, it says escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So you probably could have moved away, blocked this person, this individual, okay, healing from this situation. Okay, this person, as I said earlier, may want to apologize, may, for even like coming clean, okay, admitting what they did, what role they played in this. You could be dealing with uh, 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 um, a distorted masculine, um, or it could be a feminine but embodies more, or they could be operating more from their masculine side, okay? Because you do have return and longing here. So I don't know, maybe they're like just all in their head wanting to tell you the truth, okay? But they're just scared of, how you will react, okay? Let me use another deck. Where's the true emotions? Yeah, definitely. I think this person, because with the hand cast there, I think maybe they want to complain. Maybe they just sense, or they, like in their gut feeling that they're going to get arrested. Okay, this person could have done that because I don't know, maybe they were in debt. Okay, they could be currently unemployed. As I said, this could have been a past partner. Um, you could have closed out a cycle, okay, with these individuals. Hmm. But I think maybe they feel that they're running out of time because you got too late here, and then you got running. Okay, you could be, as I said, embodying the divine feminine energy at this time. You could be a queen bee, somebody's quite confident, career focus, and you probably discover this person's or people's true colors, okay? And this definitely was a karmic tie, okay? um yeah, people that you've ghosted, okay, because you got divine feminine as well here, all right? Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find out anything else. Well, let me use another deck. I don't think this deck is. Let me use another deck. This is good. Let me use another deck. Let me use another deck. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, so definitely you could be dealing with like people, like old exes, people you have had once a karmic connection with, okay. I think the divine has, or will be stepping in because you've got Archangel Michael. It says protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention here. You could have created healthy boundaries. Okay. There could be a lot of arguing, fighting at this moment. You could be dealing with toxic people. Okay. They could have done that because they were quite envious. Okay. People that you've moved away from. Okay. And even blocked communication with. Okay. All right. So let's see. If these people wanted to, well, I mean, as I said, I think as I said, I think it's an individual. Okay, it could be an ex-lover, um, ex-spouse. It could be a family member, someone, okay, wants to confess something, all right, about what happened in the past, what they did, their role, what they, what in this whole thing. So let's see. And they've been guided to, they're just going to want to tell you the truth, okay. Maybe they could be scared as well about or they don't want or there could be a lot of conflict about, maybe this person wants to tell or maybe have revealed that they want to tell you the truth, and they could be causing a lot of conflict, okay, between another group of people, or it could be even between family members as well. Okay, just take the energy as it resonates. Okay, and this doesn't have to be your story. We are on different timelines. Okay, it could be something that happened in the past. It's probably happening now or in the near or distant future. So let's see what this person wants to say. Okay, we've got here, I'll start with this one. It says, secrets, I haven't told you everything. Okay, so maybe this person, maybe you've already heard from this person, and this person haven't told you they haven't told you the everything. Okay, maybe even to tell to confess you that they also participated in this as well. Got unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned, so I don't know. Maybe that's the news that they're going to receive. Got dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. The party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So as I said, it was definitely a group of people, and they could have worked with the group of people, and it could be to do family members. So you could have an ex-spouse or lover, a friend, and they who you considered a friend was actually a foe, and they worked together with family members to steal this gift, inheritance, or money. You got her absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And then you got regret. I wish this never happened. Hmm. Maybe they could be in regrets, okay, especially if they in prison, because he said mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So I don't know. But it's definitely somebody that you've blocked some type of communication with, all right? All right, so let's see. Let me just see. Okay, let me just see who could be involved. Let me just use. Let me just use that other deck. So I'm going to just use some more decks here to see if we could have a clue as to who was involved. Okay. Let's just a clue of who is involved in this. Okay, so I'm just going to just take a few. Okay, so it could be a Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio or have those placements in your chart. Okay. Uh, or you could also, well, you could be, or this um person, okay, could be a Libra, okay. You're heavy on the, yeah, let's see, or have these placements in your chart. Um, could be, you could be a Capricorn, or this person could be a Capricorn or have Capricorn placements. All right. So you've got Capricorn. Yeah, so heavy on the Capricorn and Scorpio. So you've got Libra, Scorpio, Scorpio, Libra, and Capricorn here. All right. Um, there could be a Pisces involved as well. All right. Also a Cancer, and a Sagittarius. Okay. That could also be involved in this. All right. Let's see if we could get a description of this person or people. Holy Spirit, so we have a clue as to who. As I said, there could be there could be a lot of people, all right, involved in this. Okay, so, okay, right. It could involve somebody who is pregnant, okay, and I did see, yeah. And it's strange because I don't know why I looked at this card where it says pregnancy. So whoever is involved in this could be somebody who is pregnant. Okay? Hmm. Maybe whoever is going to jail, maybe this person could be pregnant, or they could have somebody, or somebody could be pregnant for them. I don't know. You got somebody who has long hair. Okay? They could be wearing extensions. Somebody who is wearing a beard, somebody who has brown eyes. Okay, oh, um, right. We also got. I mean, this came out in reverse, but they could be doing spell work. I don't know. Okay, because we've got practitioner here. Um, braids. Somebody could be wearing braids. Okay. Somebody who has medium hair. Somebody who is bald. And we got her man. So I mean, these could be your features or your description. Just take the energy as it resonates, okay? Or vice versa. Okay, so let's see. So let's see if it's an individual that's coming towards you. Let's see what's going on with this person, all right? So I'm going to be using this shadow deck and see what. So spirit can just tell us, because you know, I think it's an individual, okay, one someone, okay. So let's see if we can find out more about this person. Okay, let me just this person. How they feeling? Yeah, this person could be feeling somehow, as I said, not only you know, they could be in regret, they could be quite shameful and guilty. Whoever wants to come towards you, okay. Maybe they're in a space where they having to force to confront their fears, or maybe they're scared, as I said, about coming towards you. Okay, they could be doing some form of self-reflection. Okay, how they're going to come about uh, to to tell you this, because it says ride the storm here. Um, you know, it could be somebody who lacks awareness of self, okay, and wants to make a change. I mean, they could have, you know, sort of maybe by even them going to prison or being in prison has created some type of tower moment, all right? And you could also be dealing with somebody who basically has limiting beliefs, okay? Which again, it directs me to this, where it says here, school, examine your beliefs about being tested. Okay, so it's all to do with integrity at the end of the day. Okay, and their integrity could be tested about them coming towards you to tell you the truth. And let's see what advice, okay, spirit has for this person. Okay. I don't know, maybe they could be a cross watcher watching this at this time and in, you know, in two minds whether they should tell you the truth or not. Okay, so let's see what advice spirit has for this person. It says release suppressed emotions, let the feelings you've buried rise without shame, cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins where expression flows. Okay, let's see what else. Clear negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for a positive flow of life. So it's all about it's all about them coming clean. Change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. Okay. Trust the path ahead. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey to becoming who you're meant to be. So this is all about they need to shed their old self to and by doing that they need to come clean. It says here, so they could be experiencing a tower moment, and this could be unfortunately going to prison. It says, honor the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement, and step into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligning your path. So in order for them to receive some type of redemption or salvation, they need to come clean. Okay, they need to they need to come clean, and I think this is what it is. They're being guided to do so. All right. I'm not seeing that deck. Okay. Okay, and let's see if other people, okay, who are involved in this, if they wanted to come, wanted to tell the truth. Let's see what is it they'd like to say to you. So, mhm. Okay, so some may want to say they are sorry. Some may want, maybe in regret. Okay, some may want to collaborate with you. Okay, but what Spirit is saying is that use your intuition at all times, because they could be giving you or offering you false promises. Okay, they may want you to self sabotage, or might be want to sabotage what you've got going. As I said, they may want to confess. Um, again, you have to be careful here. Okay, that these people could be just meddlers. They just want to just disrupt your life, and it could be that they just want to come back because of status. All right, in regards to other individuals that's involved in this. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be using some decks to close off this reading. Okay. So let me just clear the table. So I'm going to start off with Mother Isis and see what a message she have for us. Okay, it could be to do with whatever came out, or it could just be to do with just general collective advice. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Cobra. It says Divine Awakening. Okay, it's on number 8. Okay, and 8 in numerology is all to do with mastery, action, accomplishment. Okay, so you could be celebrating all your accomplishments at this time. Okay, we are in the Chinese zodiac sign of the snake, but you could also be dealing with somebody who is a snake, all right, who is a slithering snake. Hmm. So, because there's always a message on the, there's always a spiritual message underneath another message, right? So you could be dealing with, like, yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who is a snake, all right? So I'm just going to who snaked you in the past, all right? So the channel message from Cobra says, I am, let me just see. Okay, I am Wadjet, and I bring you news of a sudden spiritual awakening that may take you by surprise, but bring you great blessings later. Your divine Kundalini awaits further activation, and I suggest you invest in meditation, energy healing, and spiritual lessons to smooth your awakening. Okay, so you might be going through this transitioning transformation stage at this time. Okay, if you're on a spiritual or religious journey. So what um Cobra is saying, all right, is that we need to meditate more, do some form of do energy healing. Okay, that's, you can listen to music or guided meditations when it comes to working with your chakras and auras. If you don't know what chakras and auras are. You can always check my channel. I did put out a video on that, or you can check online. All right. So if you want to know about chakras and auras as well, um, okay. And remember that all these past relationships, they are lessons. Okay, lessons that we shouldn't like we need to remember that these are lessons that uh that whether it's positive or negative, to help us grow, to become better versions, and also to make sure that we don't make the same mistakes again. Other card meanings, it says abundance changes may be good or bad, but will become smoother over a few months. Unexpected expenses, love, short-term relationships likely, so avoid definite commitment at this time. Exploring sacred sexuality together, it is, if in a committed relationship, would be beneficial. So it's all about at this time to avoid like getting into relationships, especially if you're on a spiritual, or you're just awakening, or you're on the spiritual or religious path. Okay, it's all about making sure that we don't abuse our sexual, or abuse our sacral chakra. Okay, a place where we can create, we use the energy to create from. Work / career, temporary work would be best. Avoid long-term work commitments. If possible, travel, stay at home and meditate at this time. But in a few months, travel will be positive. Health, take care. Sudden back and spinal problems likely. Seek energy healing for lower back problems to release energy blockages. Family, sudden disagreements with partners and family members. Keep calm, talk more, and the situation should resolve soon, because we are in Leo season, which is all to do with home and family. For future, new spiritual and psychic awareness is coming, plus wisdom and understanding of the great mysteries of life. Okay. Okay. It says here luck. I'm using the fortune oracle one. It says luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Sorry, the thing is to do with the Mercury retrograde energy. What are the messages you have for the collective at this time? Okay, so we've got here. Oh, angel came out twice. We've got angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So never forget that. I hope I showed you this one where it says love. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So you've got the clover, then you've got angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Um, Love, love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Okay, so you might be stepping into a new relationship, or going into new um, partnerships here with people, or meeting members of your soul tribe. You got will be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So this could be have something to do with your new beginnings. Mountain, know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So it's all about listening to your paying attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities, and also red flags, and using your intuition and discernment at all times. Okay, and again, you got celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So there's a lot of things, new beginnings happening. Okay, for a lot of you out there. Okay, so just embrace yourself. Okay, maybe you could be working on your goals or celebrating whatever you've achieved. Okay, um or maybe working on a new project, or just birthed a new project, because it says there, for goals, it says progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Okay, so have faith. It says here, for birth, universal energy brings you opportunities and possibilities. Okay. Okay, and you might be, as I said, going through a transformation stage at this time. It says, reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. And it's also about, we should also be breaking ahead to break generational curses as well. Okay, the spirit is saying, be where, be careful who you trust at this time. Okay, so again, it's paying attention to the sign signals and synchronicities. Okay. I don't know. They wanted me to meant to read this out. Okay, this is from the um karma, the threads of karma. It just, I think spirit wanted me to read this. It says, trust the lesson, not the pain. Okay, I think it's something connected to this vibe where it says relationships are assignments. Okay, whatever message that came out for that. In the positive vibe, from the positive vibe deck, it says, trust the lesson, not the pain. You weren't meant to stay hurt. The pain was the messenger. The wisdom is what you carry forward. So it's similar to what was what came out from the raise your vibration deck. um let's see what's a spirit, animal that we energies that we can work with at this time. Okay. Oh, I think they wanted me to take this first one. It says here, turtle. So we can work with the energy of the turtle. It says the turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break from your busy life and look around or within you for more grounded, long lasting solutions. Okay. Spirit animals. So we've got sheep, innocence. We've got, you're encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. So some of us might need to do some inner child work or healing. Okay. Cardinal adventure, you need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Okay, some of us might need to make changes. Hedgehog trust, this is a reminder that even if you feel, yeah, so we have the turtle. Okay, we could work with the turtle energy, sheep energy, cardinal energy. This one is the hedgehog energy. It says trust This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. Okay. Then you got the kangaroo, which is to do with cycle. It says a 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backward. Okay, so some of you might need to work with the energy of the kangaroo in order to bring your goals into fruition. And if you need that extra nudge, you could work with the energy of the spider, which is the manifestation. It says, you weave your web in life. What you see before you are the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. Okay, so we can work with the energy of the kangaroo as well as the spider. Okay, let's see what practical, what additional advice. Okay. Spirit has for us. So let's see. What additional message? What additional message do you have? Okay, so we've got here, just be, allow yourself to be. You do not have to prove a damn thing. Confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. Sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. And have faith. Remove the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. And I'm just going to use this deck to the final deck to close off this reading. Okay. Spiritual angels, what last messages do you have for the collective? Okay, it goes on to say patience is its own reward. It says, you crown the year with a bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance. Okay, and this is based on Psalm 65, 11, verse 11. Let love light the way. Okay, do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. And this is based on Deuteronomy chapter 31 verses 8. God, helping others is helping yourself. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. And this is based on Galatians chapter 5 verses 14. Okay. Make time to work, rest, and play. We were filled with laughter and we sang for joy. And this is based on Psalm 126, verse 2. Speak words of love. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Okay, and this is based on Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. And finally, face your future with boldness and strength. As soon as I pray, you answer me, you encourage me by giving me strength. And this is based on Psalm 138, verse 3. So all these verses, okay, from Psalms, Ephesians, Galatians, Deuteronomy, okay, they all come from the Holy Bible. Okay, so all right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it's brought some type of clarity if that was your story. Okay, and as I said, that these readings is all to do with energy, okay? And it may not be your story, it might be people that you're connected to. It could be an energy within another energy. So just please take whatever message that comes. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't forget to check the description box. Thanks once again to all my viewers. Thank you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch my readings or listen to my readings. I do other spiritual I do other videos, okay, I do spiritual enlightenment videos as well. So please check them out when you have a chance. Thanks to your support. Sorry, it's all to do with the Mercury retrograde, all right, that's happening right now. Which is to do with the way we communicate, the way we express ourselves as well, and to do with whatever it is that we want to create or to bring to fruition, I should say. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. And if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a good weekend and goodbye.